Hi, I'm Todd Nauck, and you're listening to Dinner and a Podcast. Hello, baby.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it's sexy this time. I like it.
Welcome to episode 88 of Dinner and a Podcast. How do you say Steve in French?
Steve.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
And I'm still jerking, baby. World Cup champs.
And today we are playing this beautiful song by some French lady who's probably dead.
It's in all the commercials.
It's in all the commercials, all the movies. Everyone's heard this song. We are playing this to celebrate Sebi's big victory. Well, Sebi's country's big victory in the World Cup. So congratulations to Sebi.
Thank you very much.
And to
Merci
France.
beaucoup.
Very good. You beat Croatia 4-2.
Yep.
Very good. How was it? A good game? I didn't get to see it.
It was a very good game,
Yeah.
How many heart attacks did you have during the game?
I'll explain during wasting time.
Ooh, he will explain during wasting time. Well, anyway, we are four best friends that get together, share a meal, and a conversation discussing all things pop culture, TV, movies, and comics. Check us out on social media by searching Dinner and a Podcast, and check out our new YouTube channel that our buddy Andrew Brookes has done for us. Also, want to say hello to our patrons, Librarian Kate and Joe.
Yes, Steve.
You like cookies?
I love cookies.
You know, I am watching somebody's murder. No, well, I don't know how to say it.
You're not doing jack shit. You're here with us dicking around.
This is true. This is true, and I'm so lucky because
So,
it's been crazy.
Your wife.
My wife is
yeah.
watching a murderer's son tonight.
Don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck
She
this up.
knows where you live.
She does know where we live. Marie, our good friend Marie, and Joe, her husband, decided.
By the way, two of the sweetest people I've
aren't
ever
they
met.
nice?
Yeah.
They're so great.
It really should stop disparaging her about all the murders. She's
No.
such a sweetheart.
She likes it. She likes the murder.
She wants to know where her money is because she never got the $40 I gave you.
Money. I'll give it to her. Don't worry. We're going away to Disney World.
That's not what she told me.
Oh, she's gonna. I got my days are numbered. Is that what you're
She's
telling
not
me?
happy with you, Steve.
Oh, she's happy.
Her cookies, though, for your party were
Phenomenal.
top notch.
Yeah.
We have a winner. Kristen did pick the cookie themes.
Yes.
What did she win?
I don't know. You said you were going to send her some sort of pop something or other.
I said I was sending her something?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
A Rick and Morty pop, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's hers. She
Yeah.
can have it. That's
No,
all.
these were by far some of the best looking cookies that she's made. Like, they were amazing.
Yeah.
And so intricate.
Yeah.
Like, it's what she can do is really amazing.
Yeah,
you
it
should
is
put
really
some
good.
pictures on the Instagram page
I could do that.
or on Twitter.
Absolutely. Hey, get on that, Andrew Brooks. We'll send you some pictures of the cookies, I guess.
And I particularly like how fast she turned it around.
Yeah.
Like, there was stuff that we talked about like an episode or two ago, and she made cookies about them. Like, it's amazing.
Like the little bit Western barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was great. With the little cowboy hat. Like, it was amazingly well done.
Joke of the
Bravo.
week. Joke of the week goes to Sebi.
Oh, really?
way.
It's got to be Caliente.
No, no one posted that. That's our pick.
Oh,
but
that
our pick doesn't count.
That almost killed me when I
I don't know.
What-
Phil had one on there too for Mike.
Yeah.
His
and-
flash comment.
well, I don't know what came first.
Oh, that's just 'cause I yelled at him.
Oh, okay. So what did Seb get it for?
That was my favorite moment of the podcast.
Seb got it for saying they're called vaginas.
Oh, yeah, that was very good.
They're called
I
vaginas.
still think Mike won.
And Matt Lees said it on Twitter.
There was some really good, like the
Well, thank you.
bento box. That's what they call them in Japan.
Right.
Holy
No,
Christ.
but that was Sebi too.
Yeah, no, I know.
That was also Sebi. So I think Sebi wins
and
it
the
anyway.
muy caliente.
Yeah.
Whew.
Thank you.
I
Appreciate that.
almost pissed myself when Mike was yelling about the Flash, not knowing how to run.
That's what Phil Batista said
Oh
was the
my
winner.
god, that was so good.
Yeah, well,
So we're giving.
I
This
got
one to
so worked
Seb.
up because he kept talking over it.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
He's like, I'm just going to power through and keep talking. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Let this breathe. So, congratulations to Seb on his
Thanks,
first,
man.
Good job, Seb.
his first joke of the week.
I'm winning everything this weekend. All right.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the show. Today we might be talking about who played it better. I think we're going to be doing that this week. We haven't had a topic in a couple of weeks, so I think
Well,
we
we've
should.
had this topic. We've never gotten around to it.
Right, exactly. But first, Joe,
Yes, Steve.
you got any news?
You knows it. You knows it.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
News with Joe!
I'm going to piggyback right off of Seb's
88 times is the charm.
World Cup. The 2022 FIFA World Cup is going to be held in the winter.
Yes.
First time ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, well, because it's in a desert,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, but I'm kind of
Dubai
happy
or
about it.
something?
It's gonna be
Qatar.
Yep. November 21st to December 18th.
It's gonna screw up all the leagues around the world, but it's gonna be kind of interesting watching a World Cup game during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's right around my birthday. I'm just
Yeah.
going to take that whole week off.
It's gonna be
You're
pretty
gonna
interesting.
take the whole week off.
From Thanksgiving right through my
Do
birthday.
they really have a choice though? I heard like Qatar's 148 in the shade.
No,
like, there's
yeah.
nothing you
Right.
can do.
That's why when they were awarded
Heard the balls were getting all like squishy from the heat.
Just
stick
melts.
to your foot.
when they were awarded it, everybody was like, "Are you absolutely crazy? Like people are gonna be dying on the field."
You had the ball, you get
I heard
third-degree
they've killed
burns.
like 2,000 or 3,000 people trying to
Really?
build these stadiums.
Yeah,
Get outta here.
More than
I
that.
think I said the final count's going to be 4,000 is
No,
what they
it's
estimate.
already more
Wow.
than that.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Apparently they've
and it's all like slave labor.
adopted slaves to do
Yeah.
this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old FIFA.
Speaking of balls of flames, did you hear about the volcano in Hawaii that was spitting fireballs at tourist boats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
This
didn't?
has been going off for
Yeah.
weeks
I
now.
don't,
This
I don't watch
volcano.
news at
So
all.
they've been having the big volcano that's going on in
It's been
Hawaii.
going on for weeks,
Yeah.
that volcano.
They're sending people on tour boats to go check it out. These boats are kind of like they almost like the equivalent like a Staten Island ferry looking thing. It's a couple of seats with a
They're
roof.
full of deer.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Not anymore.
while they were on this one tour, the volcano let out some debris, and it was a basketball-sized ball of lava
Jesus.
that just hits the roof of the boat. Like 12 people got injured.
Jesus.
One guy, they said he had serious injuries to his leg and pelvis, just melted right off.
Oh man.
I mean,
Yeah.
you get hit with that, it's got to be dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Your injury is going to be mortal.
I'm surprised.
I said it to my wife a few weeks ago because on the news they showed people going on these tour guides around where the lava is flowing into the water. I was like, these people are crazy. What if something comes flying at them? And sure enough, 2 weeks later,
Like, how do you not
you ever
just
see it
die?
come? You ever see a leg melt like that?
You should introduce him to your friend, Steve.
Who, Carl?
Carl. Hey, Carl, he's got a broken wrist. He's got a melted leg.
Oh,
You
jeez.
guys would be fast friends. The walking wounded.
I don't know if he's walking anymore.
If they're smart though.
Who,
they
Carl? The
change-
guy that got hit by the lava ball.
Oh, lava leg.
Go ahead. Lava Larry.
they that's it. They changed the name of their tours to Goodness Gracious Great Balls of Fire tours. Right?
Yes. I agree. Speaking of balls, you brought up Blue Balls a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And that
Oh,
was
I know what
in
this is.
reference to the Alfred TV
Okay.
series. Well, the Batwoman tie-in to CW's Arrowverse.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get her own TV series.
So you have Batwoman,
Batwoman,
like Cassie
Arrow.
Kane.
Well, I'm kind of okay with that.
Is it
Flash, Supergirl.
not Barbara Gordon?
No.
Okay.
No, but I'm okay
Batwoman.
with that. Like,
Yeah.
right, you're going to just do Batwoman in all Batman storylines, right?
I would imagine
and
so.
You know
Unless
what?
she has her own. I don't know enough about
Like, if
her.
you treat her like just a female version of Bruce Wayne, that's fine.
Now,
And it'd be cool to get a female character in that kind of lead role.
Yes.
now
yeah.
does that character live in Gotham in the comics, or
Yeah.
does she
Yeah,
live
she's
in-
part of the Bat family.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you just respin it as she's a Batman-esque figure, I think that could absolutely work.
Her father's nuts too. Her father's like a military general or something like that, who's crazy and kills people for he does things. He tries to do the right thing, but the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like his means doesn't necessarily.
Kind of like the general from the Hulk.
Yeah. Like his goal is his intention is good, but
Right.
the way he goes about it is really bad.
Got it. A couple things that we love. Rick and Morty was nominated for an Emmy.
Super excited.
Was
He
it really?
Yeah, for Pickle
he was-
Rick.
He was throwing
Wow.
a perfect game there. He had done 3 really good segues.
I know, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Sorry. Outstanding animated program. Pickle Rick.
Nice. Wow.
Think he'll win it?
Who's he up against?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to hear who he's up against. I would say
It
no.
wasn't
probably.
in the headline of the article.
Right.
It actually wasn't.
I'm cheering for him. I don't know if he's gonna win though.
You don't think so? Who knows?
I don't know. Is he up against Incredibles or something, or is it just TV show? Just
TV show.
shows?
Yeah.
Emmys are just TV. It's usually single episodes, right? For those kind of ones.
Yep.
What was it? Best writing or just best show? Period.
Outstanding animated program was the award. Pickle Rick.
I don't know.
don't even
Just that episode.
The ending might get it.
What are they probably up against? South Park. And,
yeah.
there's a
Simpsons.
lot of really good. BoJack Horseman, right? People love that show.
You guys watch that show?
I haven't. I heard it's super depressing.
Yeah. Really?
Super depressing.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it then.
Okay.
Yeah, it deals with psychological illness.
Oh.
I think. Yeah.
No thanks. I'm good. I got enough of that at home.
Your favorite actor, Mike, and your favorite actor, Steve,
Tom Cruise.
they want to team up and do an action movie.
Tom Cruise wants to team up with.
Who's my favorite?
Yeah,
actor?
The Rock.
Oh, I love The Rock. Yes,
Yes.
I do love The Rock.
Okay.
So I want you guys to spitball some ideas on what it could be.
Who is it? It's The Rock and who?
Tom Cruise.
So, The Rock has a peg leg. Tom Cruise has a fighter jet, and they shoot. They run out of missiles, so they have to use his leg.
Oh, I was just
as
saying
a
The Rock
missile.
throws Tom Cruise at the other planes.
And then he breaks
And he
his
calls him a
ankles
cruise
when he hits
missile.
him. Yes. Yes. High five. Very nice. What else can they do? Let's think of something stupid.
That
wasn't stupid enough.
No, I was totally serious with that one. I was totally serious.
I don't know. What could they? They're so different,
How
right?
about,
It's going to be all the charm in that movie.
How about
Oh my
Twins?
god!
They can do Twins 2, the sequel,
Okay, maybe.
and it could be Tom Cruise and The Rock.
What was the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger was having the baby?
Junior.
Maybe The Rock could give birth to Tom
Tom
Cruise.
baby.
50-year-old Tom Cruise.
CGI now, you could work wonders.
It would have to be an action movie because all he does is
That's-
you have to see him running in something, right? Tom Cruise is running. He did do a movie where he was an assassin.
The
which was-
bodyguard. The Rock could be the bodyguard to old Graham Cracker Legs.
What about like a buddy cop movie? When was the last good buddy cop movie?
Has Tom Cruise ever done a comedy like that?
He did that one with Jack Black and Robert Downey Jr. where they were like Vietnam.
Oh, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic
Yes.
Thunder.
Oh, okay.
He was only in that for a very little
Oh,
bit.
he was very
though.
good in that.
Yeah, he
though.
was.
He was very good in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise comedies, I don't think so. I don't think so. He did play an assassin in one movie, and he was in that Day After Tomorrow, which was really good. Oblivion. He did a lot of sci-fi stuff recently.
I'm trying to think what they could do together.
You know, Mission Impossible is getting really
Yeah,
good reviews.
really good reviews,
It's got like 83 on Metacritic.
You haven't gotten to see it yet?
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh.
It comes out the 27th.
Outstanding reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
Saying it's going to redefine the action film genre.
Really?
The last one was Ghost Protocol. That one
Yeah.
was not bad.
No, I like that one.
That was good.
Yeah, I like that one. But
All right,
what's
so what
what's
are
it
they
about?
doing?
Nothing. The two of them were saying that they want to do an action movie together, and I thought it would be fun for us to come up with
all right.
Oh.
titles or themes of the movie.
Cruise
right.
Missile's great.
Right?
Yeah, Cruise Missile should be the title of the movie, I think.
Rock's a javelin thrower, and he just heaves Tom Cruise around the field.
Right?
Cruise Missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Cruise Control.
Cruise Control, that's a good one.
He's got to drive.
Is that just the
He's
Rock
the
using
chauffeur to
Tom
Tom
Cruise like a
Cruise.
hand puppet? Cruise Control.
Between a Rock and a Hard Place.
Your favorite sci-fi movie, Steve? Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
For the 25th anniversary in London, they had a giant inflatable Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, look at that.
I thought you would appreciate that.
Oh, I would totally take a selfie next to that.
Oh, it's a naked lounging Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
I would sit right in his crotch and take a picture. That'd be amazing.
Wow.
Life finds a way.
Why that though?
Because it's iconic.
Yeah, it's iconic. They made a pop out of it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Did
a
you buy
special.
it?
No, I
It's a
didn't.
big meme. There's a lot of memes about that too.
Yeah. I just bought the regular Ian Malcolm.
Because you like to throw money around,
Oh, jeez.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Oh.
For $200, you
Okay.
could buy a replica of the Barbasol can from Jurassic Park.
Does it open up and
Yes,
have all
it
the
does.
things inside
Yes,
of it?
it
That's pretty
does.
cool.
Would you buy that?
For $200, probably not.
No.
What would you put in it?
Nah. Well, dinosaur embryos. What else
got-
would you put in it?
Sorry.
I mean, come on, Zeb.
What was I thinking?
No, what comes with that in it?
Silly bitch.
I think. Silly bitch.
Jesus.
Yeah, really?
And other things that you might want to waste your money on.
Yes.
Today was announced that Walmart will be carrying reissues of Transformers figures, vintage ones.
Ooh, that I like.
And they're going to do Hot Rod,
Okay.
Starscream,
Okay.
Bumblebee, and a Devastator set.
I would absolutely buy Starscream and Bumblebee. 100%.
Like the tiny Bumblebee? Is that the one they're
Like the old schools.
Oh,
yeah,
so
they're
tiny
gonna,
little one.
Yeah.
They're going to re-release them, yep.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Right?
Definitely.
Back to the Future. The sneakers from 2, the Nikes that he wears, that,
Yeah.
that
The laceable
Lace.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
apparently they're in some like sneaker shop in Oregon. They're falling apart. They're not doing
I
too
heard
hot.
they auctioned off one of them.
Did they?
One.
They came out with Nike came out with them a few years ago, and all these sneakerheads bought it, but I've never seen anybody wearing them. They went for stupid money.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody tried to sell them on Pawn Stars.
Really?
Yeah, but they didn't get any good money for it.
It was the actual sneakers.
Did they buy them?
It's
It wasn't a movie prop.
It wasn't a movie prop. Nike made like a real version of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pawn Stars and let the bodies hit the floor, the grandfather died.
Oh yeah. I heard
Did he?
about-
Yeah.
Oh,
And you know
The
who
old
else
man.
died?
Pops.
The dog from the Bush's Beans commercial.
Oh, he's
What was his name?
I don't know, but he's gonna tell all the secrets.
Wasn't it Bush?
Was it?
Butch. It
Duke?
might have been
Duke.
Duke. He was a
Wait.
tattletale snitch. That dog. I think
know who
Marie.
you're
I think
talking
Marie
about.
got him. The Bush's Baked Beans commercial.
Roll
There's
that
a-
beautiful bean footage. Don't
Yeah,
you know?
when no one knew the secret had the dog, and then they figured out the dog could talk, and I was like, whoa.
Current commercials?
Yeah.
Yeah, for years
In the
now.
last couple of years.
Have you not watched TV at all?
No,
in your
we went
life?
over this already. He
Yeah.
pirates it illegally off the internet. He sure shit isn't pirating commercials
Yeah.
to go with it.
And it wasn't a poodle, so he doesn't give a shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nor a French bulldog.
True.
But yeah, the grandfather passed away and the dog died. Let the bodies hit the floor.
The body's at the floor.
Speaking of dogs,
Oh,
there's a Barbie doll that's coming out that has a dog that poops.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this?
What's up?
I just
You
saw
know
where
where my
your
mind went?
I knew where your mind went.
Doggy style Barbie.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna.
This is doggy style Barbie. She loves it from behind.
Hit the German Shepherd.
She says- her head turns into the twinkle on her tooth.
Go ahead, guys. Top that this week.
You were thinking it. I
What are
said
the accessories she comes with?
I just looked at you, and you had this shit-eating grin on your face. I knew exactly what you were thinking. You fucking dirty bastard.
comes with hip thrusting Ken.
Oh my god.
He's ass smacking good. Anyway, I'm sorry. It comes with a dog that shits.
Shits.
Okay.
And a pooper scooper.
All right. You don't want to pick it up with your bare hands.
No,
Of course not.
never bare hands.
No.
Oh my god. Did you guys see the picture of Venom? What he looks like?
No, didn't we see this?
It got no. It's a better picture.
Oh,
yeah,
or is it a worse
I saw
picture?
the one where he's smiling.
Yeah.
And it's basically from the top, like the real comic, top of his head all the way down.
What do you think?
It looks really good.
Yeah, that's fine.
It looks really good.
Looks better than Sam Raimi's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
And now I heard something about Green Goblin is going to be like
Everyone except for Spider-Man is
they're
in this
alluding
movie.
to the creation of the Green Goblin in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's how it ends
That they're
off.
setting up like a Sinister Six maybe for Venom to fight.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay. That's I don't know. How do you feel about that, Mike?
I
Don't care, right?
No, I don't- I really don't
Sony's
care.
going to ruin our Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Because Marvel was trying to set that up. They had the Scorpion, they had the Vulture.
I think
they had
Venom's
the
going to be
Shocker.
terrible.
do you really?
I think it's going to be a bad movie.
Well, if we go by what Sony does,
Yep.
it's you know
Yeah.
I have no hopes for this.
Tom Hardy's very good actor. Like if anyone's
Yeah.
gonna pull it off, like apparently he did the Venom voice.
I don't care how good of an actor you are. If your script is shit and your story is shit, you're going to come across as shit.
That third Batman, the story is loose at best, and he does an amazing job in the movie.
I don't know.
does.
The choices he made with Bane are insane.
Why does he wear the mask? That opening scene with Peter Baelish.
Yeah.
He's so good in that.
He looks so funny without a mustache.
Every
Yeah.
choice
He looks so
made,
weird. Yeah.
like just tucking his thumbs into his vest when he talked, and like that ridiculous kind of effeminate British accent, like he did.
But you think the CGI is going to take away from his mannerisms and all that stuff?
Maybe he was very good in Dunkirk.
Yes.
and his face is covered the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
see his eyes. Like he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Listen, we're gonna see it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Either way.
Speaking of Batman, The Dark Knight is getting re-released in August.
Okay.
4 theaters in the country for the 10th anniversary of the movie.
Wow. It's been 10 years. Huh?
Lincoln Square over in the Village is going to show it in IMAX.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can buy tickets for like $20.
All right.
But I had no desire to see it again in the theaters with
No, me neither. I've seen it a billion times.
the special.
You know, they're doing a 30th anniversary of Big in the theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
I go see that.
I'd see that.
That's in now. That's in the theaters right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that movie.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Really?
Yeah, I like it though.
You live it.
I do like it.
Next week on the show, I bought a giant piano that I could walk on.
I assume
I bought F.A.O. Schwartz.
5 years ago, before we met you,
Yeah.
you were a 6-year-old who put a coin into a thing, and a gypsy came to life and gave you your wish.
Known you for at least 10
Were there
years.
any toys in that movie that you like wanted so badly?
No, not really.
No.
Really?
He has them all already.
I did not have all the toys.
No, now.
Oh, now, yes.
I wanted those photon laser guns that he was playing with that kid randomly in F.A.O. Schwartz. Remember those?
Oh, yeah. I never had those.
And then he had a giant Voltron that was like a remote control one. It was like 2 feet tall.
Was it a Voltron or was it the GoBots?
No, it was Voltron.
It was Voltron?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie in so long. Well, that's cool. Nice.
Interesting. Speaking of 30th anniversaries.
Wow. I had no idea. Man.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I'm just that good. Die Hard has its 30th anniversary coming out, and they're coming out with a Blu-ray that's Christmas special
Uh-huh.
that comes with holiday cards.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
What do they say?
I don't know.
UBKA on them and shit?
It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so I'm sure after this weekend we'll find out.
That's neat.
But someone asked Bruce Willis if he thought it was.
said no.
Yeah, he said it's a
Grumpy
goddamn
old fuck.
It's a goddamn Bruce Willis movie. So you know what I have to say to that?
What?
Suck it, Bruce Willis.
Ooh, we're going to add Bruce Willis to the
Yes,
end.
we are.
Let me
Yeah,
write that
he's
down.
like, come on.
Yeah.
That is one of the most beloved movies
Yep.
ever.
Yep.
And he hates it?
No, he's just a grumpy old fuck now, Bruce Willis.
Him and Harrison Ford?
No
just
one wants to
grumpy old
work
bastards?
with him. Like, he's never in anything anymore.
Kevin Smith fucking hates him.
Yeah, lots of people do, though. That's the kind of... Stallone called him greedy and lazy and
Yeah.
threw him off the last
Yeah.
Expendables.
Really?
Yeah. He tweeted. Some actors are just greedy and lazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did that,
I mean, I love him for John McClane forever, but
he did Death Wish. You see it that?
no.
No.
Me neither.
No.
I heard it was
I
good.
won't see any.
Unless
of his
he's in a
movies
building
anymore.
barefoot, I have no interest.
That's all you got, Joe?
It's the news.
All right, Mike, why don't you give Tony a lead in?
Take it away, Tony. Pew pew.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. How are you wasting time? Or how are you pissing off your wife?
All right, who wants to start wasting time this week?
I'll start.
All right, Sebi.
I assumed it was going to be you.
Yeah, you had to waste a lot of time. Should I cue your music?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, are any of you like superstitious, like
No.
when it comes to sports and
With
stuff?
sports, yes,
Yes.
big time right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. I go so far like don't even tell people about my superstitions because I feel like I'm just jinxing myself. So I wore the same shirt the entire World Cup. I watched every game with either my father or my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk about losses or go to places where we lost games. So I'm watching the final
Wait a minute. So, like, if you were at a bar and they lost the game, you wouldn't go back to that bar?
for the World Cup. Yeah.
Wow.
My aunt was having a party the day of the final.
I'm never going to Aunt Renee's house again, ever.
Renee's.
That's right
Very
there.
good. That was
My
good.
Aunt
Frenchest name I
Cecile.
could think
Yeah.
of. More French.
Yeah, she was having a party for the World Cup final, and she invited me, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go upstate to watch it with my.
You
dad.
cost us 94, you bitch. I'll never forget you.
She threw a party for the Euros.
There you go. I
and
knew
we,
it.
And we were supposed to kill Portugal. We were playing at home. It was like a shoo-in. We fucking lost to Portugal in extra time. So like, I'm not watching the game there. There's no way in hell. And then, so we're winning. We just went up 3-1, and my sister-in-law is sitting next to me, and she says, "When was the last time France were in the final? In 2006, right? They lost that, right?" I was like, "Why? Why are you even bringing that bad mojo into?
Why are you talking right now? Just shut your mouth.
Why are you even bringing that up? Why?
No one likes you.
Why would you say that?"
Right.
30 seconds later,
They score.
yeah, and the most horrific goal, like it was like a huge mistake from the goalkeeper. Like the defender passed it back to him, and he had all the time in the world to boot it up the field, and he decides to try to shimmy around a player that's charging him, and the player just taps it steals it from him, and taps it right in. So right there, we were supposed to be like cruising.
She
Game's
watched the
done
game
with
outside from the window.
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
love that?
With the
Look
groundhog
what you did.
and
That's
the
what I said.
bobcat
That's
and
what I
the
said to her. I
skunk.
was like, Look what you did. I told you. What's the matter with you? Why would you bring that up? She's like, you're fucking crazy, dude. I was like,
I'm banned from my friend Rob's house.
really?
Yeah, for Yankees games. I am not allowed to go to Rob's. Rob will leave his house ever again during a Yankee playoff game because I went there. He didn't want to invite me because he said it's only family that goes to his house for Yankee games. But we were close in college, and he's like, you know what? You and Nicole can come over, watch the Yankee game. And it was one of those games where we played the Angels with the fucking rally monkey, and John Lackey threw like a one-hitter against us. We couldn't touch this guy. This was like in the Jason Giambi days, way back when. But he's like, sorry, dude. He's like, you're never coming over here again. I was like, yeah, understood. I got you.
Yeah.
But
We're Mets fans, me and Joe.
Yeah.
If every place the Mets lost a game,
no, but I totally get your.
we'd never be able to watch.
I was losing it because I kept I was so. The entire World Cup, I did everything the same. I didn't change anything that I did during those days to watch the games. And with 15, no, more than that, like a half an hour to go, we're up 3-0, 3-1. It's like, this is it. We're going to shut things down, and it's going to be easy. And then they get that goal, and the last 20 minutes was just them attacking.
I was like that with the Devils this year, too. I was superstitious.
Really?
Because like every time I watched them, they lost. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch the replays. And I would DVR the games. And it was a lot better that way.
Yeah.
I'm like that with the Broncos, too. I have to wear certain jerseys. Like, I have different jerseys.
Yeah.
I have like an old Elway one that's orange. I got, the Shannon Sharp jersey. I got Jake Plummer from going way back. And, I will wear the same one. I'll wear the winning jersey until we lose. And some seasons you wear one jersey a lot. Some seasons you rotating them all around. But I get you, man.
Yeah.
I was like that when I was playing, too.
Man of science.
Yep. It's mojo, man. It's mojo.
Yeah. You can't fuck
Magic.
with that.
Magic is just science we haven't figured out yet.
Yeah.
So to celebrate, did you finally cook that groundhog?
No, with the skunk.
No, De Blasio got him first. Andrew Brookes, way to go on that video, by the way.
Oh,
excellent video.
God.
Mike, you see that? Where De
Very
Blasio's
good.
dropping
Yeah.
all the animals on their smushed heads?
Yeah.
Very good. I'm thinking maybe we should let Andrew Brookes choose Joke of the Week with whatever video he makes instead of the first person to post it on the internet. I'm not sure. I was thinking about that, though. Because whatever one he deems worthy to make a video out of should be pretty funny. But we'll see.
That's
We'll
true.
see how it works. That's all you did?
Yeah, man. There's a lot. Just
And you
celebrating with
quit-
the family. And
You quit drinking, right?
yeah, I stopped drinking maybe since Easter. I stopped drinking.
All right. How's that going?
Good.
Wait, what?
He quit drinking.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What kind of friend are you?
I don't really
You gave up.
advertise it.
You gave up drinking.
do.
No, I just I stopped, and then I was sick. I got sick. I had a stomach problem, and then I stopped drinking, and then I just wanted to see how long it can go. So I've been since Easter.
Wow, a Frenchman that doesn't drink wine. It's like a bird that doesn't fly.
Like an
You're
emu.
a penguin.
You're an emu. Yeah, all right. Who else? Anybody else waste some time? Joe, you have a story, I hear.
Yeah,
Or
unfortunately.
do you want to save that for last?
No, it's fine. I
Go
go
ahead.
now. So
Who'd you save this week?
nobody. I got into a fight today.
Again, he's such a
Are you
he's
in a
such
fight
an angry
club?
little man.
Maybe. This wasn't my fault.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, let's see.
I blame it's like Rockefeller Center is my Bermuda Triangle. Everything bad happens over
He
there.
goes there, he hears a bell, just looking for a fight.
So I get on the train this
Approaching
morning.
Rockefeller Center, ding! You looking at me?
I'm on the
Joe,
train.
she's 7. She's still looking at me funny.
There's this guy, nice suit, all dressed up, and he's standing in the middle of the aisle, like where the seats face each other.
Okay.
So like he's right in the middle. People can't like squeeze by him.
Yeah.
They can't hold on, and he's just standing there. Finally, we get to like Lexington Avenue. There's tons of people that need to get on this train, and we can only fit so much on the train.
Right.
So he moves and he takes his handkerchief out of his pocket and he puts it on his hand and he holds on to the bar. I was like, this is why he didn't want to touch the bar.
Okay.
He didn't want to be around
He's a
people.
germaphobe.
Right. No
All right.
problem.
Steve, why were you wearing a suit?
I don't know.
It's only dirt taking.
You want to know something really funny?
What?
In the wintertime, only in the wintertime, I always have my gloves in my pockets. I will put my gloves on when I enter the train so that I don't have to touch things.
Well, there's more germs going around, so I get it.
Okay, thank you, Seb.
More germs in the winter than in the summer? I would think it'd be the same.
No, but it's easier to catch a cold in the wintertime.
Nothing to do with the germs. It's because you're indoors all
Okay,
the time. with people.
whatever.
No, I agree with you, Seb.
All right.
Wouldn't there be less germs in the cold?
No, there's more sick people.
Yeah, because you're just in confined spaces all the
Right.
time.
Yeah,
You're not outside as much.
Yeah, but I think it's easier to transmit the common cold in the wintertime.
And there's more people coughing all over everything in the train in the wintertime.
If I had gloves in my hands in the summer, I would
get
put them
the
on in the
coffin, don't
summer.
worry
But I don't
about
have gloves in my pockets in the summertime. So,
Yeah. So
But I would move for people. I
Right.
would,
So we get to my stop. We both have to get off the train.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in front of him, and then all of a sudden, imagine if I'm standing behind you and you're not paying attention. I just shove you as hard as I can.
Yeah, that would be not nice.
Right. So I go flying out of the train car, and I just look behind me. It's that guy. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta get out the train, and I'm like, I understand that, but you don't need to fucking shove me.
Yeah. It's called excuse me.
Yeah. And he just like gives me no rational reason to like why he shoved me. He just keeps telling me he had to get out of the train, and I'm like, there was no need to fucking push me. Like you almost broke my neck.
Yeah.
And he's like arguing with me now about like getting off the train and blah blah blah. So I just go right in his face.
You coughed in his face?
And I just
Wow.
I just
what a
walk
passive
away.
aggressive move.
Wow.
And I was like, "Fuck you, asshole."
Wow.
And he freaks out because now I know he's a germaphobe, and I just coughed on him.
Yeah.
It was like a fake cough, and I'm like,
You should have given him a wet willy.
I see your neuroses and I raise you.
You should have shot a snot racket at him.
if I could have, it was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, what kind of human being are you? Like, first of all, you're in the fucking train.
You coughed in a man's face out of spite.
If it was
This is a
like,
hate cough if I've ever seen one.
if it was like a little like nudge or like a bump to try to get out, catch a train, no problem. But like 2-hand shove,
Wow.
like
How old was this guy?
probably
you-
like late 40s.
Did you see the 2-hand shove, or are you assuming it was a 2-hand shove?
I felt 2 hands on my back.
I don't know, Joe.
If my whole body goes into like a whiplash mode, like
It could've-
my option is I should punch this guy in the face
Okay.
or push him back. I'm like, I didn't want to put my hands on him, so I just coughed in his direction.
You're so angry.
It was
should
early
have
in the-
farted in
it was
his
the
general
morning.
Was
direction.
he just standing there screaming or?
Yeah, like I did something wrong. Like you just shoved me off of the train. Like other people were like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with this man?" And I'm just like,
Why is he picking on that midget?
right.
Look at that poor little man getting picked on.
So angry, so angry. But then
He doesn't like the term midget anymore. Steve.
Little person.
Then I come into work today, and I find that everybody at work has dressed like me.
What do
It
you
was,
mean?
it was dressed like Joe Day today.
Really?
Everybody at
So
work.
everyone wore khakis and a plaid
Yep,
shirt.
yep. And no one.
Wait.
You're Al from Tool Time.
Wait, they planned it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi-yo, Tim.
Yeah, Andrew, get on that.
You have such an iconic look that they all planned to dress like you?
I'll show you pictures.
Brown shoes, like that weird orangey, beigey khaki color.
Tell me someone like melted
And a green plaid
burn up a
shirt.
cork and put a beard on.
Oh, they have beards.
Oh, this is funny.
Can you post that, please?
Absolutely.
If you didn't like tell me it's just like Joe Day, I would just think this is a regular
Right.
office. But okay, I get it. The girls give it away. All the girls dressed in their
Oh
khakis and their
They all
polos.
planned this. I came in. My boss did it. My supervisors did it.
Let's all dress like Joe. Are you gonna file a harassment suit? Because this is obviously
Yeah.
No, this is fun.
Hysterical.
no. I know. I'm just messing around. But that could be seen as.
But I come
making
into
fun
work
of you.
and like some of the other coworkers who didn't like take part and didn't know about it, they're like, "Happy birthday, Joe." I'm like, "My birthday's not for like another 5
Birthday's
months."
in November.
I'm like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "There are a lot of Joes at work today." I was like, "Did we hire somebody new? What the hell's going on?"
They'll have arm sleeves.
So like I start to see like coworkers who don't normally wear like
Wait, did that one girl just wear khakis around her waist on top of her other pants?
that she brought in khakis.
She's like, I'm not doing this all day. I'll do it for the picture.
It looked like, I was like, why does she have 4 legs?
That's funny.
She's not a Clydesdale.
It was
That's fun.
quite the
That's
the surprise this morning.
There you go.
I think that means they like you or hate you.
There's the beards.
Oh, that's great.
Let me see that.
That's great.
So that was my wasting time.
That's good.
Wow. Good
That's
for you.
so fucking funny, man.
I finished watching Glow season 2.
What'd you think?
Really enjoyed
Yep.
it. I really liked the season. It got a little deep on certain things. Can we spoil this? It's been out a long time, right?
Yeah, Seb finished it.
Yeah, I finished.
Was his?
Did you or didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep on the second to last episode, but I saw the end of the last.
Well, this doesn't really. I mean, it's not really a spoiler for the main idea of the show. But Bash's friend,
Right.
he obviously died of AIDS.
Yes.
Was Bash gay with him?
That's what I
It
thought.
seems like it was, right? Now, is Bash worried about having AIDS or HIV?
I don't know. Bash gets married.
No, I know that, but like he's really upset that his friend's
Yeah.
dead. But I mean, he seems
I
like
assume
he
that
seems
they,
really worried.
I assume that they were lovers.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, but yeah, anyway, I really liked it. That was the only thing that I was kind of I was up in the air about. I didn't know how to take that one, but I really liked season 2.
Yeah.
We talked about Luke Cage season 2 on Comic Book Corner this week.
Did you guys start that yet?
No.
I started
good. It's good.
You like it?
It's too long.
Yes.
Yeah, I
No.
agree.
Yeah. It was one of the things we talked about.
It's too long. They just shorten it to 10 strong episodes. We don't need 13.
Joe thinks it should be like 5 shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
wait.
the first one that I haven't like binge watched completely.
Yeah.
I literally had to take days off in between. To,
Was
like,
Punisher 10 or was
break
Punisher
it.
13?
They're all
They're all
13,
13.
except for Defenders.
But I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. I almost like it better than the first season.
I like the first season. The whole part in the beginning when he's arguing with Night Nurse about all that shit, it was just like, okay, we don't need all this. Just
Yeah.
get to the good part.
Get
Get
to
to
the
the
mom, it's
punching.
my birthday.
The villain in this is great. The villain
Yeah.
in this
Oh,
is
Bushmaster?
Awesome. Bushmaster is awesome. Really like. He's my second favorite Netflix villain behind Purple Man. Really
Could
like
you
Purple
understand his Jamaican?
Man. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. It was very
It was
very
like
easy to hear.
it was like being at work for me. I
really.
have a lot of Jamaican guys that work in the stock room.
Is that
So.
Jamaican you crazy?
No, it was funny.
God. What else did I do? Oh, I started.
I'm just gonna punish that joke.
I started Preacher season 3. You guys don't watch Preacher,
No.
right? Joe, you do.
I do.
This season's really good. He's in the Bayou.
Okay.
Now he's in still looking for God to continue that storyline. That's the whole storyline of the whole show. But he gets into it with his grandmother. You get a lot of backstory of his childhood, and his grandmother's like a voodoo witch doctor kind of lady. Okay. And he kind of has to make a deal with her, and that's kind of sketchy at this point. So definitely check out Preacher season 3. Those of you who read the comic, it's nothing like the comic book, so don't get mad at it that it's not like the comic book. It is a very good, interesting show, so give it a shot. I came across a band that I really like. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. They've been around. I think they've been around a little bit, but I just kind of stumbled on them by accident. Called Dorothy. Did you ever hear this band?
What kind of music?
It's like bluesy rock, but it's like modern day Lenny Kravitz meets like, I don't know, Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a listen.
And
Dorothy.
Dorothy, the chick lead singer.
Oh wow.
Her name is Dorothy. But the rest of the band is all dudes. Amazing band. She's got 2 albums on Spotify. The song that I really like though is not on either of those 2 albums, but the song that I like is on Spotify too. It's called like Down in the Water, I think it's called. But yeah, really like gritty. Has that like old fashioned kind of crackly microphone,
Right.
Kind of
Like,
effect on the voice.
Like Jack Black.
I don't like Jack Black,
Oh,
so I don't know.
okay, never mind then.
But yeah, check it out.
Jack Black from Tenacious D. Or?
Not Jack Black. Jack
Oh,
White.
Jack White.
Jack White.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
sorry.
of.
Yeah.
Kind of, but without the crazy guitar sounds. It's very like old school blues, kind of rock.
Yeah, like his side projects. He does a lot of like bluesy stuff like that.
Yeah. Very cool band. And last thing, I got another box. I remember last week you guys made fun of my sketch box.
Okay.
My nephew introduced me to something called Tweak Box. You might know about this, Sebi, because it's stealing apps and things
okay.
like that. It's called Tweak Box, and I was able to get my Spotify for free.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
It's an app called Tweakbox, and you download it onto your iPhone from the internet, and then you search.
The internet, you say?
Yeah, and then you search through that app for tweaked apps, which is why it's called Tweakbox. And so apparently, like Spotify, like the free Spotify account, you get a certain number of plays before they don't let you listen anymore.
Right.
With this, it bypasses that whole thing, and you can listen to as much as you want, which is pretty awesome. And I had a Spotify account previously,
Right.
and it remembered everything because I signed in with my Facebook account, and it has all my playlists and all my saved artists and all that stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, check out Tweakbox.
Cool.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about my kids a little bit because they've been driving me fucking crazy, but I might not do that anymore. I might not do that. I was thinking about renaming my children. I was going to
Two?
call bleach and ammonia, because if you fucking mix those together, you die if you mix those together and you're in the same room.
Wow.
Yeah, no, dude, they're driving us absolutely nuts. They're driving us absolutely crazy. Together, they are the worst thing that could ever, like, get combined together ever. But like bleach and ammonia. Yeah. Separately, they're great. Separately, they work.
Hitler and Mussolini.
Yeah, separately.
Two Steve children.
Like, Nicole's like, oh, I'm gonna go, to the store real quick. I'm like, take one.
She didn't come back.
No, I was like, take one.
She's still shopping.
I don't care which one you take, but take one of them, because both of them, when they're in the same room,
Wow.
they are so bad together. It's unbelievable, man. They hit each other. They fight all day. Oh, it's rough. It's been rough lately. Nicole flipped on Alana the other day.
Really?
Alana ruined our entire day going to the Christmas tree shop the other day, because I needed K-cups for the Keurig coffee pot, right? So we put her in the the carriage, not the carriage, the cart, the shopping cart, and she's like, my wife. All right, here we go. My wife.
Strap in, boys.
Strap in, boys. My wife likes to give in right away, right? So my daughter does not want to get buckled into the shopping cart. So Nicole's like, fine, don't get buckled. And I'm like, no. You can't
Were you
start
driving
there.
it, or was your wife driving the cart?
It doesn't matter.
Christian was.
Sure it does.
I would have driven it.
Because if you hit it, and then you're going to hit it again, your daughter needs to be buckled in. If your wife's going to drive it, she doesn't need to be buckled in.
Oh, right. If I fall asleep. If I happen to fall asleep while driving it. So I'm like, no, you can't start at, you don't get buckled. You have to start at buckled and then work your way to unbuckled somehow. Because if you start at unbuckled, the only other option is she's going to get out. Yeah. Right?
Right.
So,
like caging an animal.
Right.
She's going to get out.
Like she's
What they did, they took another cart, put it on top of that cart, they taped it down.
Steve's just walking next to her. Clever girl.
So I barge in, and I'm like, no, you got to get buckled. You're going to fall out. You're going to get hurt. Well, tantrum. 2.5-year-old little girl, absolute tantrum, where the entire parking lot from where we're parked, like midway, all the way to the front door of this store, stopped, turned around, and looked at my daughter.
Just booed Steve.
Right?
Boo. Mean.
So I'm like, fine, you deal with this, and I take Christian by the hand, and we're walking into the store. Nicole's following us behind us with Alana in the thing, and screaming, like murder screaming. Not I'm upset, I'm cranky, I'm hungry. Murder screaming, like Marie's got her, right? And Nicole's like, Steve, just give me the keys. I'm gonna go back in the car. Now all I need to do is go in and buy a fucking box of coffee, and I'm coming out.
Right.
I'm not there to shop. I'm not there to browse. I need a box of coffee, and I'm out. So I go in with Christian. I'm talking to Christian, and Christian looks at me. He goes, "Alana's bad, huh, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah, Alana's really bad." I was like, "You're no angel either sometimes, but she's really bad." So we go in the back. The coffee's not where it should be or where it's normally is. So I ask one of the ladies. She tells me,
Where's the coffee?
So the lady tells me where it is. I go to walk back, and who's coming in the store now? Nicole, pushing a shopping cart with a calm Alana.
Nicole's now crying, though.
Right.
They've switched. She's buckled in.
Within about, 3 minutes, guess who's out of the fucking cart? Alana. Running around the entire store, taking everything she can off of the friggin' shelves. You tell her to put it down. No. Alana, put it down. Leave me alone. This is what she's telling me. 2.5 years old. Leave me alone. No. Oh, my God. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's just leave. We're leaving now. We're getting out of here. She does what the kids do and just went dead weight on the floor. Complete dead weight on her back. You go to pick them up underneath the arms, and somehow they like dislocate their shoulders. So like you can't, like you try to pick them up and they just slide right through your hands like slime.
Yeah, my son learned that maneuver about a month ago.
Yeah. And then once you finally do wrangle them up into your arms, she's kicking and screaming, really making a scene at this point. And Nicole just went out to the car, and I paid for the coffee and left. But so I get it out to the car eventually, and Nicole lost it. Like Nicole's getting personal with it now, like with Alana. Like, you're not coming to Disney. I will pay $1,000 for someone to watch you. You're not coming. You're not ruining my trip. I was like, ooh, just shut up, Steve. Don't say anything. Just let her get it
All that
out.
hate will get turned towards you.
Yeah.
I'll just let her get it
You're
out.
not coming to Disney either.
I'm going by myself.
And I'm like, everything she's saying is correct. Like, I agree with her. I'm like, but you don't have to say it to her.
You are a jerk.
So yeah, she's been something special, man.
Wow.
How old is your son now?
Same as her. 2.5.
Now Christian was, because Nicole always says to me, Christian wasn't like this. Christian was like, and I look at him, I'm like, yeah, he was. Like, there were times where we were coming home from somewhere and it's like, oh, we're hungry. Let's go to Red Robin or something. I'm like, you think I'm going out with this kid? I would point to Christian because Christian would cause scenes in your restaurants. He's fine now, but he would cause a scene in a restaurant because he wanted something that he saw on a table and we wouldn't let him have it or something.
Yeah, he doesn't throw like tantrums like that. He's very shy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like saying hello to people, but he doesn't. He's good. He's not throwing meltdowns and stuff like
He's
that.
not your kid, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. No,
Mine threw a tantrum once.
Once.
What'd you do? Throw spaghetti against the wall?
No, like there's no way I would tolerate that behavior. There's no way.
Well, like I don't, and like I try to put her in timeout, and she fights with you the whole time she's in timeout. Like how would you go about it?
I don't know. Like we were just very strict right from extremely strict right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I was very strict with my kids.
Yeah.
We were.
Because I feel like
we were both raised by extremely strict mothers.
Right.
Like my mother was extremely strict. My brother used to call her the Colonel. And my wife's mother's very strict.
Yeah.
None of them are strict with my kids.
Yeah.
But I didn't tolerate any of that.
Yeah.
Like I remember Juliana crying once in a restaurant. And I was like, we're not eating. We went outside to the car. And I was like, we're not eating. And her and I sat out in the car, and Monica sat there alone eating. I was like, you finish your meal. Yeah. And we did not eat.
See, like I'll do that.
We did not eat.
Like my wife likes to do these like unrealistic threats. Like
You can't-
we're not going to go to Disney if you don't eat. And they're like, yeah, we are. You bought tickets. Like,
Yeah.
like Christian's smart enough to figure it out.
I don't believe that. I don't ever believe in making a threat. You won't.
Yeah.
So I remember that. I'm like, we're not going to eat if you start up. All right, let's go. And we sat out in the car.
Yeah. Like there was one time I was like, dude, this is whatever's in front of you on that plate. I think it was chicken fingers that we made them. I was like, that's all you're eating. There's no more any food tonight. So it's either this or you're going to bed hungry. And I'm not joking. And Nicole's giving me the look. And I'm like, don't you dare get involved in this.
Yeah.
I'm making he will eat it. I promise you he will eat it. Like 4 hours later, we're in the basement, and he goes, Daddy, can I go get my chicken fingers? I'm like, yeah, they're on the table exactly where I left them.
Yeah.
And he went upstairs, and he brought down a plate of cold chicken fingers and ate them all ice cold
Yeah,
in the basement.
that's the guys I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
you don't eat for dinner tonight. It's going to be sitting there for breakfast tomorrow. It's your choice. Tomorrow you're going to be real hungry.
Yeah. I just hope it gets a little bit better because it's
Yeah, well, she's 2, right?
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, that happens.
And it's the summertime, and she's home with, Nicole's home with her all day. And she's doing this all. It's not like she only does this when we go out. She does this nonstop in the house all day long. No matter what you tell the girl, no, leave me alone. I don't like you, mommy. And that's what really gets. I mean, that hurts a mom. Like I could be like, you don't like me, fine. I don't like you either. But
I never liked you.
like I remember saying that to Christian when he would say, like, I don't like you. I don't like you either. Go to your room, But that hurts a mom to hear that. My son used to you go, I like grandma. That's what he used to say to my wife. I'm like, oh, dude, that is the absolute worst thing you could say.
You got to sit
And then I'm getting yelled
Yeah,
at.
that's what I mean. You got to sit him down like, listen, kid.
Listen, right.
We're on the same team. You are really fucking this up for me.
You like grandma's house? Shut the fuck up.
You don't say it.
Yeah.
We
You'll
wink.
never go there again.
So that's how I wasted time.
Wow, man. That's rough.
No, it's rough. It's rough. I'm really enjoying going to work every morning though. I gotta say, I'm really liking getting out of the house.
He's whistling, coffee cup in hand.
Steve, we got overtime today.
Don't you go in a little early? No. He just stands on the corner, smiling like a pig in shit.
Yep. How'd you waste time, Mike?
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not going to talk about your painting tutor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She canceled on me.
Oh, she probably heard the show.
Probably.
Why did she cancel?
I'm really upset with this lady. Okay, I'm very upset with this lady. So I had spoken to her.
Being upset seems to be the opposite of what you wanted. Bob Ross's whole message.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You should have went and painted a tree.
There are no happy trees, angry elves.
So I had spoken to her.
Just angry shrubs.
It's a shrubbery.
I spoke to her like last Wednesday or Thursday, and we set up the appointment or the lesson for Monday at 6 o'clock. So I didn't hear from her all weekend. Monday comes around, and she says, "Are we still on for today?" And I was like, "Yes." And she says, "Okay, great." And then asked me, "Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Can we do it outside because of the fumes of the paint thinner?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, we can do it in the yard. That's fine, no problem. Like, "Do you have a table?" "Yes, I have a table." She's like, "Okay, then I'll see you."
Do you have talent? You're gonna have to decide.
Yeah, that's why I need her. So I was like, she's like, "Okay, I'll see you tonight." Then I get a text message, "Can I call you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm at work, so no."
So yeah, probably.
So, well, I was like, "Call me in 10
I'm
minutes."
so busy drawing.
I was like,
God.
Call me in 10 minutes.
How am I supposed to get better if you keep ruining my practice?
So she calls me and she's like, "Listen, it's going to be like 90 degrees today. And I can't be outside too long. Maybe, is your house very ventilated?" I'm like, "It's as ventilated as any house is going to be." I was like, "I have windows, if that's what you're asking me." She's like, "Well, yeah, maybe we should reschedule when it's not so hot." I'm like, "It's July in New York. It's not going to be not hot for another 2 months." Like,
Did you say it to her like that?
a little bit.
What are you made ice?
Gonna melt.
And then she's like, "Well, I had I had shoulder surgery last year, and this is the first lesson I'm gonna give, and I'm fine, but it's." And I'm like, "Well, why are you bringing it up? If you're fine, then why are you bringing it up? Obviously, you can't lift your arm up."
Think
because-
about how many trees she had to paint to destroy her shoulder.
right? So then I'm thinking in my head like, so then I was like, we can just do it in my kitchen.
Occupational injury.
I was like, I have central air. Does that help? I was like, that has a big fan that takes the air. I could put the house fan on. She's like, "Would you sign a waiver?" I'm like, "Waiver for what?" She's like, "All the fumes in the house, and you have little kids, and I don't want anything to happen." I'm like, "Dude," I was like, "People paint in the house, don't they?"
I've been painting for days. I got wet paint everywhere.
I got that rag right in the corner.
I'm like,
I've
"What
been
do you?"
soaking rags and paint thinner for days.
I'm like, "What do you do in the winter? Not paint?" I was like, "This can't be that bad for you, to the point where you can't paint at all in your house. Like, people have to paint." She's like, "Oh, well, let's keep an eye on the weather."
Well, that's how Bob died.
Right. And I'm like, "Well," I was like, "Well, you call me when the weather's fine. I'm not going to be sitting here checking the weather like fucking, what's his face? On Channel 7.
The weatherman?
Yeah, the weatherman. I was trying to think of an actual weatherman. I'm not Doppler 2000.
Two of the coolest names you could think of pushed together. That's always
Okay.
the weatherman.
Mark Courage. Yeah, okay, Sam Champion. There you go. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, "You lost 100." I didn't tell her, but I was like, in my head, I'm like, "You lost $100."
So
I went online and tried to
I was
find
gonna
other
say if you
people.
lined up another one.
But all the other ones that are closest to me are like 35 minutes out in Jersey. So I'm not going to be able to do that during the day, I don't think. I might have to do that on a weekend.
I almost debated driving over. My wife
Well,
wanted to go to Staten Island.
you told my son at Joe's block party that you were coming on Monday.
No, I said it to you.
No. I went inside to pack stuff up to go home from the block party. I go back outside, and Christian's like, Izzy's gonna come over on
Well,
Monday
I can't-
because his daddy wants to watch you paint.
Yeah, well, because I was making fun of you.
Yeah, well, you told my son that. So for the entire weekend, all of Saturday, the whole car ride home, all of Sunday, and Monday when
You
he
should have
woke
called me. I
up,
would have came over.
and Monday when he woke up, he was asking for Julie and Izzy.
We would have came over. I would have showed you how to paint. Garage, bicycle, whatever you want. You got a paintbrush?
I'm very upset about that.
So what are you doing with your trees now? Just unhighlighted trees?
No, I'm just not gonna do Bob Ross style painting. I'll just do something else. I've been looking up like floral stuff. There's really not much else I can do.
Card playing dogs.
Card playing dogs. Portraits are really hard. I don't know how these people. The painting is-
Clydesdale playing cards.
Yeah. Where's he hiding
Clydesdale.
that ace?
Clydesdale porn.
Oh, man.
There's the line. Found it.
Yeah. There it is.
So wait,
guys
you
get
tried to
sensitive.
paint a portrait? Portrait.
No,
Mushmouth.
I've been doing. Nicole wanted me to do. Remember, I said she wanted me to do florals for like the bathroom and stuff. So I've been doing like 8x8 canvases of that stuff, little tiny ones, like one flower on it. Yeah,
Those come out okay?
these come out nice. Yeah, I mean they're not like, they don't look realistic.
Yeah, I mean,
you can. They
you
look
got to
like,
tilt your head and close an eye, then you see a flower.
no, they look like the stuff that you would buy in like Target, like for your walls, like the stuff,
Right.
that kind of stuff. And that's fine. I don't mind. You gotta start somewhere.
Sorry, your
Yeah, me too.
lesson got canceled. I was
Me
hoping
too.
to have some really good stories.
Yeah. Right?
How'd you waste time?
All I've been doing is looking for a house. Yeah.
Find one?
No, we're going back down this weekend again. Yeah.
Come close.
There's a couple we like.
What are you looking for in a house, Mike?
A roof, a door, windows.
Tell me your checklist.
Ventilation for painting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I got to add that to the list
I need
now.
a painting room with full ventilation.
So we're looking in a part of Jersey, right? And Saddle River, New Jersey is a ridiculously upscale neighborhood. Okay. Right? So the neighborhoods around it are what I'm looking at.
Are there racists there that like Howard Beach?
I don't know. Maybe. The houses are too far apart to even like know about your neighbors.
Okay.
But so the towns we're looking at are the ones bordering it. And we're trying to navigate with a map and through your navigation. But then your navigation doesn't work. Mm-hmm. So we went to a place and it cut out on us. And then we were driving down the block and there was a couple open houses. And then it said, you've arrived at your destination. I was like, sweet. I was like, this is a really nice house. Like, I'm amazed we can afford this.
Right.
We jumped out of the house, jumped out of the car. First thing I see walking down the driveway is an 8-point buck.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I like this house.
How'd I get back to Staten Island?
Yeah. And then turkeys.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Same driveway, turkeys. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is the house. Open the door, walk inside. I'm like, this is a really nice house. Go out to the lady, got a sign in,
Yeah.
She has Perrier water and cookies and flowers. And I'm like, I haven't been at any of the other open houses. Hey, do you mind me asking, how much is this house? She's like, $3.8 million. I was like, I'm not even going to waste.
Crossing your name off that list.
I was like, I'm not even going to waste your time. She's like, bit out of your price range.
Spit out your Perrier all over it.
This is yours. Spit it back with the cap, back with the back. I'm sorry.
Can't spit out those cookies.
She's like, that a little bit out of your price range? I was like, yeah, just a little.
It's about $3.8 million out of my price range.
Yeah, $3.8 million.
Wow.
The other house was the next house.
Next to it, right
Next
door?
to it. The house I was supposed to have was the one next door. $700,000. How is that even possible?
I have no idea.
One was the last house
One's
in
got
one
deer
board.
and turkeys. The other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He only had three.
The other one,
$3
three-legged dog came out and met us. Looked at us funny. 2 pigeons instead of turkeys. Aw. Yeah, it's a real trying experience trying to get
That
another
makes no
place.
sense, though.
What?
That guy was either overpricing or the $700,000 house was falling apart.
Yeah.
No, the difference is Upper Saddle River and Saddle River. That's the block
on the line?
that was on the line.
Wow.
One block was on, one house was on one side, one house was on the other.
Wow.
That's the difference. And the difference was like double the taxes. It's a difficult experience doing this.
Yeah, it is.
It sucks.
We went to see this one house that looked real. This is when we were looking. That was in the south end of Staten Island, where that's the rich area of Staten Island, the south side. It's where all like the mobsters, I guess, go now. And, they used to go on Toad Hill, but they're all out of there. But we see this one house.
Deers have taken it.
Yeah, deers have taken over.
Just a big crossed out on the map. We're overrun.
And on the MLS listing,
This is theirs now.
it has the pictures of the house, and it looks like a really cute little
Yeah.
house, And it was. We got there, and it looked exactly like it did in the pictures, but it didn't like pan out to show you the neighbors' houses. The house that we were looking at, it's kind of like the size of my house now.
Yeah.
It's narrow and long, right? But on the sides were these 2 mansions that these people probably were asked to sell their house to the builder and refused.
Right.
So they just built 2 giant mansions on either side, and it just dwarfed the house and made it look so dumb. And I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable like with this at all. Just you look out your window, it's just brick on both sides of your house of these giant, massive structures. And I'm like,
Guy keeps coming over asking you to borrow the shovel. Can I borrow a shovel?
yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean.
No, and like I see every house I walk into, and I'm like, oh, I really like this one. I'm like, I know what that means. Means I can't afford it.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you have a list of things that you want? Because like the house that we're in
Yes.
is not my dream house.
Right, and I'm trying to get as close to that as possible.
Right.
Which I think's a mistake.
Well, no, it's like the thing is like this house that we're in checked off more boxes than any other house checked off.
Right.
And that's why we bought it.
Yeah, so
because of logic.
I would like a basement.
Okay.
I would really like a garage.
Okay.
And I would like to be on at least a half an acre.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
that's a lot of land.
That's a lot of land.
Yeah.
My brother's on, I want to say 3/8 of an acre.
The reason I like the part of Jersey I'm looking at, this entire neighborhood, everything's built on an acre.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
or like 0.9. They called that a builder's acre. And
Yeah.
the lady kept saying it to me, and I kept shaking my head, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. She's like, it's not really an acre, it's a builder's acre. I'm like, okay.
It's like a baker's dozen. You get more with a baker's
More
dozen.
acres. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Because, and I don't want to see my neighbors. I want to look out the door and like, if there's just one row of trees and they're on the other side,
Yeah.
I can pretend like they're not there. That's all I want. I'm really easygoing. Okay. I don't mind like swinging a hammer and doing work.
Right.
So like if I walk into a place, I don't give a shit like tiles on right, bathroom's not where I want it. Like I don't care about any of that. Those things I want tend to be expensive things, especially the land.
Yeah,
living close to New York City.
Right.
Yeah. Like I feel like my house has no character. It's there are 5 houses that are exactly the same as it, built right next to one another.
Yeah, they're all built by one builder,
They're
right?
all the same color.
Sounds like you got 4 of them in there.
But there are like down the block.
Characters, I got it.
Down the block, there was another builder who built 4 of the same house, but he gave you options on the outside. You can have gray brick, or you can have beige brick, or you could play with it a little bit, and that's so that your house was a little bit unique than the other ones.
Yeah.
Mine didn't do that, So I don't want this to be our last place. I don't know. It's just gonna be hard because Nicole got a new job now. Nicole's working on the island in Staten Island now. So that now if I asked her now to go to Jersey, and just when she shortened her commute, I just make it longer again, she'd kill me.
Can she live outside the city? Being that she's a city
Oh,
employee?
yeah, absolutely.
Some of them can't.
Yeah, no, she can.
Like I know cops can't.
Oh no, she can definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a very frustrating process. The whole thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you find something soon. Now, I know it was like a big thing to move with your family. Is that still a thing, or is
So
it
that's
just,
something that's also like we're looking for something that has the capacity or future potential to put in one of our mothers, because it's probably a reality for the future.
yeah.
So, and I've noticed that me and my wife want very different things.
Oh, sure.
Like every house, I'm like, I love this one. She's like, I hate it. I'm like, of course you do.
I like this one. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, we haven't found that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that seems to be like everyone. I'm like, I like this one. She's like, I hate it. When she's like, I hate this one, I'm like, of course I love it.
Yeah. All right. So today's topic, we are going to revisit a topic that we did way early in our podcasting history. It was like episode 6, I think, or maybe it was even earlier than that. It was way in the front, and it was a good show, but we were still a little green or a little what's the phrase about behind the ears? Wet behind the ears. We were still a little wet behind the ears, and we didn't know exactly what we were doing. And
Penis behind the ears? Is that the
no,
one?
that's a different Barbie doll that we didn't talk about yet. And we wanted to redo it because number one, there's new content that came out that we could do with it, and number two, it was a good idea and a good show that maybe a lot of people didn't get to hear. And it's called Who Played It Better. So
I was at the table and I could barely hear it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And what it is we looked at different roles in movie history that were played by different actors, same role, different actors, and we chose who we thought played the role better. So we got a whole list here, and we're just going to kind of go around and say who was our favorite person for that role, and then we'd love to hear what you guys think on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and hopefully Andrew can put together like little side-by-side picture matchups of the people.
They might already be up on our page.
Oh, from way back when?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, we were doing it. It wasn't Andrew.
Yeah, no, we were doing it wrong, probably.
Clearly.
Yeah, so who do we got?
First one's Batman.
All right, so we have lots of incarnations of Batman.
We got West, Keaton, Bale, Clooney, Affleck, Kilmer, Arnett, and Conroy.
See, I don't include the voices for the
I do.
cartoons. I know Mike does.
Yeah. I have a $250 Batman game coming.
You do.
And in my head,
Right.
that'll be Kevin Conroy every time I play.
When I read a comic book, I hear Kevin Conroy speaking whenever I hear a comic book. Or read a comic book. All right, so let's start with Sebi. Who do you like the best? Who's your favorite Batman?
I want to say Conroy.
Conroy? Okay.
Yeah.
It's the Batman we all grew up with.
Yeah, that Batman animated series was so good. I didn't really read Batman when I was a kid, so that's how I kind of got into the character. I mean, the '89 Batman, obviously everybody saw that, but after that, when I think of Batman, I think of animated series.
I think of Michael Keaton when I think of Batman.
Do you really?
But he's not my favorite Batman. I don't think.
That's when I think of Batman, the first thing that pops into my head is the Frank Miller version of him.
Okay.
And then next, if I had to put a voice to it, it's Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
In that animated movie, I don't think Kevin Conroy does that particular one.
No, I don't think so.
Because there are a whole bunch of different voice actors that do Batman.
Yeah, no, lots.
No, but
lots
he
and
did
lots and lots.
He did the first one.
The Killing Joke.
He did The Killing Joke. He did a bunch of
He
them.
was really good in that
He
one.
did a bunch of them, and he's good in all of
The
them.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Mask of the Phantasm.
That was a really good one.
Very good one. Very good one.
Yeah, when you think of that was Mark Hamill as the Joker and him as Batman.
Yep.
Like, come on. I don't know if I thought that was amazing.
And he did the voice for the Batman Asylum games, right? Arkham Asylum games.
I think you're right. I think you're correct. And I think Mark Hamill did the Jokers for that too.
He did,
think
yeah.
so.
Joe, who's your favorite?
Keaton.
You think he portrayed do you like?
That's,
for me,
that's the Batman I grew up with.
yeah. Like I think certain ones are better Bruce Waynes and certain ones are better Batmans. Like I don't like Ben Affleck's chubby face in the Batman cowl. It just looks weird.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's the squarest jaw in the world. Looks like he fell out of
No,
a comic
it
book.
looks like chubby and smushy. Like
You were all about the square jaws for Captain America with Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger. I think I would rather Christian Bale's look as Batman.
I did not like Christian Bale.
I don't like him talking as Batman.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like that was a little over the top and
Yeah.
weird. But we all liked it at the time, though. Like when we were seeing those movies for the first time.
No.
No? You didn't like it?
No, I like what they did with Ben Affleck. That it's modulated in his
Yeah.
suit, so they
Right.
can play with it in post, and it isn't him just making himself hoarse
Yeah.
for a whole day.
I like his costume the best, I think.
Yeah.
Who?
Ben Affleck?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah, it's
costume
the
looks
most
the
comic
best.
book. Yeah,
But he's such a good Bruce Wayne. Like I buy Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne.
yeah, I was just when we rewatched the Justice League. There's a scene at the very, very end where he walks back into Wayne Manor for the first time, and he's in like a 9-piece suit with
Yeah,
an
yeah,
over. Like I'm like,
Right.
he looks like a billionaire,
Right,
Like he
yeah.
does. His hair's perfectly coiffed,
Yeah.
and it's a ridiculous color, like it's brown, like
Yeah.
he looks like
It's a
that.
color that only billionaires buy.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I know what he
we
means.
don't sell that color to you people. I was like,
Right.
oh, yeah.
It's like when you buy a car it comes in black and red, and like this electric blue.
Yeah, yeah.
For an extra $10,000,
No, yeah.
it's yours.
Now Bale was good.
Yeah, Bale was good.
But I
Yeah.
think my favorite like physical version of Batman, like non-animated, might be Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I think me too.
And just for the first two movies, he's really out of shape in Justice League.
You know
He
what
is.
you know
and
what
they
I
made that suit so bulky.
Yeah.
Didn't look right.
It looked fine to me.
Yeah, I didn't like the suit in Justice League.
He looks so like
Foam.
it's you're like, oh, that's foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
Like
you
I
mean.
didn't see like in Batman vs Superman, I don't think they did that as much.
There's
Okay.
this-
'Cause I think he was in ridiculous shape for that.
Yeah.
And then he
There's
went,
that-
this is a lot of work.
In Justice League, he has an armored one too. It has
Yeah.
like metal plating
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
But there's a part in Justice League where he takes off the suit, and he's got like that
Yeah.
armor. He
Under
takes
Armour,
that
yeah.
off, and
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute, where'd those muscles go?
Yeah.
Right. I like how in the newer movies with Ben Affleck, they have him walking around with the suit but no cowl, because he does that in the comics
A lot.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Every time he's in the Batcave, he's in the suit but no cowl, and I like how they kind of
Because everyone else's is kind of rubber before that.
Yeah.
Right? Well, so I guess you can't really peel it
Yeah, it
back.
was all connected.
Right.
Yeah, his is like cloth,
Yeah.
the cowl and everything. Yeah, they've
pretty
gotten way better at doing the costumes.
All right, cool. Who's
You know
next?
what it is for me? It's the one Kevin Conroy line. I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. And like that's Batman to me. And that's why it'll always
Did he do year one? Batman year one? Was he the voice?
I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's really
No,
good.
I read it, but I've never seen
Oh,
it.
watch
Yeah.
that animated movie. It's
Yeah.
really good. Very, very good.
Let's do the Joker then. Romero, Hamill, Leto, Nicholson, Ledger.
I'm gonna go with Ledger.
Yeah, it's for
Yeah.
me too. It's Keith
You have to
Ledger.
go
Yeah.
with Ledger, right?
Yeah. He's just so good as that role.
I only watch for him when he falls off the building. I'm done with the movie. I am completely done with the movie.
I'm gonna go with Nicholson.
Wait, when he falls off the building?
Yeah, when Batman lets him drop or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you have the whole Two-Face crap after
yeah,
that.
you got the whole
yeah,
Two-Face
yeah.
crap after that. Yeah, I don't like that part.
Old Two-Face.
He's like the decisions he made in that, like the just like
The licking his lips.
and all the weird sucking sounds he made. Like you're like, that's a crazy person.
Yeah.
because that's what a crazy person does. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he was just so good, and he'd always be brushing his hair back, and it was
All his
you know,
mannerisms in the movie.
Jack Nicholson Joker is very well put together for
Yeah.
a crazy person, right?
Right.
But Heath Ledger's, you're like, that's a man barely holding on.
Yeah.
You know? And I love And the choices they made with him was really good. Not to give him an origin story. Every time he tells his backstory, it's completely different.
Yeah. That's my favorite part.
And he's super violent.
Oh, crazy violent when he puts the pencil through the guy's eye.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right off the bat too. That's
Yeah.
like the first time you see him.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
Yeah, then he opens his jacket and he has the grenades all on like ropes. And like that's almost a childish thing to do.
Yeah.
Like he has grenades with string.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he just killed a man with a pencil and now he's doing something so ridiculous. Like it was a great version of him.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Let's do Mad Max. Tom Hardy or Mel Gibson?
I like Mel Gibson better.
Me too. Tom Hardy barely spoke in the
Yeah,
movie.
he did very little. It was good though. I liked the new Mad Max.
Yeah, but
Fury Road.
I like the other characters better.
The Charlize Theron was great.
And the
guy who sprayed himself with spray paint.
yeah.
Forget his name.
Witness Me, Shiny and Chrome, and he sprayed spray paint into his mouth. Like those characters are great, and a Molten Joe, like the bag, like those characters are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Mad Max movie, but I think I would take Mel Gibson over Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do 2 Star Trek characters. We got Spock and Kirk.
Ooh.
Nimoy and Zachary Quinto or Shatner and Chris Pine?
I'm gonna split the difference.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Shatner
Okay.
and Quinto. He's so good as Spock.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's so good as Spock.
I'm
And
gonna
I
go,
love that Spock McCoy interaction in the new movies.
They're great together.
It's so amazing.
I love the guy who plays McCoy.
Carl Urban.
Carl,
I
he's
kinda
one of my
heard they're doing
favorite
another
actors.
one.
Oh, really?
They're working on the script for another one with that same crew.
He is
Which would be great.
He's one of my favorite actors right now.
I like the newer versions of both characters.
Me too.
I watched
He's very good as Kirk.
Search for Spock the other day.
Yeah.
I never got into.
I like these newer movies much better.
Yeah, like I have no love for the original Star
Right.
Trek, so
Voyage Home is really good when they go back to Earth, and it's like the 80s. There are some really good ones of the old ones.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know enough about the originals to choose
Yeah.
because I really like Chris Pine, but I think I'm gonna go with Pine and the original Spock.
Nimoy, really?
I'll go with Pine and Nimoy.
All right, let's do Star Wars then. Alec Guinness or Ewan McGregor?
Oh man, that's a tough one because I love the wisdom. I love the wisdom of old man. But Ewan McGregor's great. He's the only shining.
Yeah, and you have him
star
for
of that
3
movie.
movies. You have
That's a
Alec
hard one to do.
Guinness for like 15 minutes of total
Yeah.
screen
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
All right, I'll go Ewan McGregor as well,
Same.
and he's gonna get his own movie. I think, hopefully.
Well, I don't know.
I doubt
Fingers
it.
crossed. No, you don't think?
I have no idea what they're doing anymore.
Yeah.
I think Star Wars fans ruin Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get exactly what you deserve.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep. Nothing
like
unlimited.
it.
All right, let's go to Bond. We got all of the Bonds.
All the bombs.
We got David Niven, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig,
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
I'll say Sean Connery is my favorite. He's just a cool dude.
Yeah?
I always wanted to be Sean Connery, except
Seb?
for the
Mike?
lady hitting part.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Craig.
Yeah, he looks like a killer.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Bond.
Yeah, but in the books, that's what he looks like.
Yeah,
He's got
see-
like scars and shit.
yeah, and
Alright.
Bond.
If we were playing Who Wrote It Better, then maybe that would be.
No, I just think
Gotcha.
like Bond.
But-
he looks
I know what you mean.
like he's not classically handsome, if that makes sense. Like he's
Right.
rugged,
Yeah.
which is like if you were a murderer, like he's a murderer.
Like Marie.
James Bond is a murderer. That's his job, to go around murdering people. Like you wouldn't be this you wouldn't be the Connery kind of goofiness. You know what I mean? Martini shit. Like yeah, everyone does because it's what you liked when you were kids. But I love the way what's his name plays him, almost emotionless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays him emotion because you'd have to be a psychopath to do that kind of work.
Yeah.
You know?
Still, I'm gonna go with Connery.
I'm going to go with Pierce Brosnan.
Really?
Wow.
I don't like his at all.
He was a better Thomas Crown. than he was-
Goldeneye. That was doing it for you.
than he was
Yeah, I knew
James
it.
Bond.
Lifetime of playing Goldeneye.
Oh, the video game. Yeah. Okay, that's a good choice. I like him.
Let's go back to the DC characters. Superman. Christopher Reeves,
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Dean Cain, Tom Welling, Tyler Hoechlin, George Reeves, Brandon Routh, or Henry Cavill.
Ooh, this is a tough one. They all kind of look like Superman should look in a way. Even the kid from the skinny one who plays Adam now, the Legends of Tomorrow.
Brandon
Yeah,
Routh.
Brandon, I don't
Right.
know his name. He looked like a young
Yeah,
Superman, but he wasn't built enough, I don't think. That movie kind of stunk too with Kevin. That's the one, Kevin Spacey.
He doesn't punch anyone the entire movie.
Really? He does carry a plane though.
He never punches anyone.
All right.
I might say Henry Cavill because
That's
he
what I was
plays a
leaning
good
towards, too.
Superman in Justice League.
I think he's the best portrayal of it. He's just had terrible scripts.
Yeah.
If you remake Superman, like the 70s one, with Henry Cavill in it, that might be the best one.
Okay.
Like you could see it in this last one. There's so much
Yes.
potential for him to do that.
Yeah.
Like when he's like
They brightened his suit.
Yeah, what was the line about like true justice? Like I still believe in that or whatever. Like
Right.
you're like, wow, that's really corny and
And I'm
over
a
the
big
top.
fan of Justice.
But he pulls it off.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You're like that's so corny.
But that's
what
something Superman would
do.
say,
Of
yeah.
course it would, because he's so like detached from normal people.
He's a
like,
Boy Scout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a giant child.
Make sure you brush your teeth,
Correct.
kids.
And
Yeah.
that like he can almost pull that off now that he wasn't all gloomy and sad.
Right.
You know?
Is this guy still bothering you?
And like the line, like, what did I smell like before?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's so awkward. And
You
which
smell good. Did I not? Before?
yeah, like he could play it really, really well if they give him a good script.
Right.
Yeah.
The Death. Did you see the new DC movie, Death of Superman?
Did it come out already?
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it. It should be in my
The animated?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
All right, it should be in my
Did
in
you
my
steal it?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Of
course.
Yeah. Tweak box.
So
Tweak Barbie.
this one's gonna be a home run. Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot or Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. For
I never
sure.
watched any.
I
Linda
never
Carter,
watched Linda
so
Carter.
I can't
Yeah.
really say.
No.
I do like me a good '70s woman though. I like that era.
Wonder
But-
Woman. Can you
dancing.
add in the spinning noise?
There you go.
He didn't mean with your voice.
Oh no, I'm not editing that.
All right, what about the Flash? Grant Gustin, Ezra Miller, John Wesley Shipp.
Oh, it's Grant Gustafson, right?
Yeah.
He's your favorite one? The whiny, bitchy Barry?
Yes.
You only have 3 options
What?
here, and you're not going to go with Ezra Miller.
No, I'll go with the first
Ezra Miller,
guy.
who always looks like he's gonna fall down when he's running,
I'll go with the first guy.
or his dad, who now in the new show, right? It's
Yep.
his dad,
Yep.
John
NCW
Wesley Shipp,
show, yeah.
who wore the ridiculously padded costume.
That's not his
again.
fault. That's just the
I
product
know,
of the '90s.
I know.
I'm gonna go with John Wesley Shipp.
He also plays Flash in Flash.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does,
Yeah.
and he does it way
You
better.
know what?
He plays
I might be
golden.
with
He
you.
plays Golden Era Flash.
I'm with you, Steve. He does. What's the name of that Flash?
Oh, I can't remember.
The one with the helmet?
Yeah,
yeah.
the one with the helmet and the cool jacket.
Can't remember.
I like the cool jacket.
I'm with you with that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he's much better than Barry Allen.
Yes.
Or rather, Grant Gustin.
Screw Grant Gustin.
All right, Daredevil, Charlie Cox or Ben Affleck.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, or Andrew Garfield.
You better choose me, alright? Because I'm the best, yeah? Thwip, thwip.
It's Tom Holland
It's
by
Tom
a
Holland.
mile, right?
And not just because he's standing right next to us.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, gents.
Steve's going to pick Tobey Maguire.
No, I'm not.
Really?
I'm gonna go with Tom Holland.
No, he's so good.
You've changed from the last time we've put
I
him
don't.
in.
No, I don't like. Well, the movie wasn't out yet.
I know, but we still put him in there.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's so much better as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, 100%. I
He
think
plays the kid part well. He
Yeah.
plays the Spider-Man part well.
I think he's a better Peter Parker than Tobey Maguire, and I think he's a better Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield wasn't a bad Spider-Man.
I liked Andrew Garfield.
He really wasn't a
Spider-Man.
bad Spider-Man. He was very quippy.
I don't think any of them have been a bad Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Garfield was not good.
our Garfield was not.
was.
He was not a good
No,
Peter Parker.
No, he was not a good Peter Parker.
No, because he
not
was
a
too
good
cool
He
for
was too
Peter
cool.
Parker.
He was way
But he
too
was really good as
He
Spider-Man.
was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, a knife.
Yeah.
You know that he was good.
He was a smart ass.
But what's his name does that really well too.
Does he?
In the new one, when he's
You know,
fighting,
he's just he's just talkative.
when he's fighting Thanos and he's using magic to fight him, he's
Yeah.
like magic punch, magic kick. Like that's great.
Yeah, but I guess.
Yeah, he's kind of awkward, not quippy yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Oh, no,
it's
in-
kind of fun
in-
that he's young.
In Civil War, he's like, "Hey, I think you dropped this," and he throws the door back at Winter Soldier.
But I like that, like he's so excited about all of it. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm
It's-
gonna go with Tom Holland.
It's super like, oh my god, this is the first time
Yeah.
for everything for him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So maybe in time he'll be like, as it becomes old hat, they can write it that now he's making quips about it, not
Okay.
as like super excited.
Ooh, I have a
Working
little,
out his material.
I have a little inside scoop.
Go ahead.
Well, it's not really a scoop. It's more of the kid that we know, Michael
The
Barbieri.
last time you had a scoop, you were way off.
Michael Barbieri. Well, that's what I was told. I'm gonna tell you.
He's the Hobgoblin?
rumor mill. He's not even in the next movie.
Oh.
None of the kids are.
Oh, it's in,
Yeah, 'cause he's in London,
Europe.
right?
Yeah, none of the high school kids, including I don't think Genki is either, or maybe Genki might be. But she said none of the other peripheral high school kids are going to be in the movie.
No, I think they're
Not even Flash Thompson.
Wow.
No, I think they're introducing Gwen Stacy in this one.
Oh, really?
Is that a big,
Yeah, and
is that
I-
a big scoop?
That was the big scoop.
And I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna not be blonde. I think that was like people were like, oh. I think she's going to be.
She's gonna be British.
Like a foreign national living in Britain with her family.
Okay.
Which is, I think that's great. Like, really do it differently.
It's fine.
Interesting.
Maybe she can snap her neck off of the London Bridge.
Oh, falling down. Sherlock Holmes, Benjamin Cumberbatch, or Robert Downey Jr.
I've never seen Cumberbatch.
I've
never watched it.
Oh, it's a good show.
Oh, I know. I heard it's great.
so good.
I know,
Very long.
So much time. Only
Hour
so
and a
much
half.
time.
Hour and a half, no commercials. That's a long show.
They're like they're movies.
Yeah. I think they're both stupid. How about that? Yeah. I don't like either one of them.
Okay.
I don't like the over the top. I'm so smart and clairvoyant and I think so differently that I'm weird is just, I just don't like it at all. So I'm not going to watch either one of them.
I like them. I like them both, actually. But I'm going to go with Cumberbatch.
He's so like strange and like, I don't know. The way he walks into a room and has the entire thing already planned, mapped out in his mind.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
You're not a Sherlock fan?
I like Sherlock Holmes. I would prefer the stories because that's what I grew up with my grandfather. My grandfather would read me the stories.
Yeah.
And I just I see him in the top coat with the big magnifying glass and that stupid dual build hat or whatever the hell he wears. That's what I see when I think of Sherlock Holmes. You know, I see more of a Bruce Wayne type of Sherlock Holmes. Like if you watch Gotham by Gaslight.
Yes.
Like it's very detective-y and stuff like that. Like if you don't make him Batman, obviously, but that's more of the kind of detective that I want to see.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He just wants Batman everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well, I'm in. I vote for that.
Yeah.
Jack Ryan, Baldwin, Pine, Affleck, or Ford?
Ford.
Ford.
Okay.
Ford.
Robin Hood, Crow, Costner, or Carrie Hughes?
Costner.
Yeah, Costner, right?
Yeah.
Costner is the one from our childhood.
Yep.
Yeah. Punisher, Jane Bernthal, Lundgren, or Ray Stevens?
A Bernthal?
Parental.
Yeah, same here.
Bernthal.
Yeah.
New guy.
He's so good as the Punisher.
He really
He's
is.
so good. He's undersized, right?
Yeah.
But he's so good as the Punisher.
Yeah, I never imagined the Punisher as this big bulky guy, just because of
I think what's his
he
name?
doesn't need to be.
The one Punisher Warzone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Like-
that
That
dude's
was
good. He's
brutal.
good.
He's like a cube that has grown legs.
Yeah.
Like he's completely square. Mm-hmm. But like,
That's a good one.
yeah, he's. But that like,
I like him in that movie, though. The
Yeah,
villain's stupid.
yeah, the whole
Jigsaw?
well, and the end of that movie is some of the most insane violence
Yeah.
ever. Like he just mows down everybody in an apartment building. But
when is Punisher season 2 coming out?
I think it's done. It's this year, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
That's the one I'm most excited for. I
Jigsaw
love
is
the first.
the villain in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's like a slapstick version of Jigsaw, kind of. In that.
no, in the new.
Oh, the new.
Punisher,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that guy who plays him is really good.
He was in something else I watched recently. Forget what it was, but he was good in that as well. Gotta think of it. If I think of it, I'll let you know.
I like him because they made him like he's as well trained as Frank Castle.
Yeah.
right. So he's kind of his equal.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp, or Gene Wilder?
Gene Wilder.
Wilder.
Fuck Johnny Depp.
That's an X-Men here. Magneto, Ian McKellen, or Michael Fassbender?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Ian McKellen.
I would
say
go Fassbender. Yep.
I'll go
Steve?
McClellan.
Okay, tie. Professor X, Patrick Stewart, or James McAvoy?
Stewart.
McAvoy.
Yeah. Really?
Really?
Why?
Just to be different.
Oh,
I'll go with.
Because he got hair, right?
Yeah.
I'll go with Stewart.
All right. And,
it's Captain Picard. Come on.
one last one.
One last one.
Bruce Banner, Edward Norton, Eric Bana, or Mark Ruffalo?
Ed Norton.
Mark.
I like Ed
Ruffalo.
Norton.
Not all at once, guys.
Ruffalo for me.
Same.
Do we have a lady on the list?
We do. We have Catwoman.
Okay.
You ready?
Michelle
Yeah.
Pfeiffer.
Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather, Eartha Kitt, Michelle Pfeiffer, Halle Berry, Anne Hathaway. I'm going to go Anne Hathaway on this one.
I kind of agree with you on that.
I'll go Julie Newmar. I have a thing for 60s chicks.
Stone.
What?
No, what's her name? From
Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
Did your brain shut off?
He's playing rock, paper, scissors for a minute.
I don't like Tim Burton Catwoman.
I liked her.
Nah, I don't like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go Julie Newmar.
That's all I got,
She's a
guys.
pretty lady.
That's all
all you got?
on this.
She's a pretty lady.
She was. She's a pretty lady. All right. So let's move into social time. That was fun.
It's time once again for your favorite segment. What time is it?
Social shit time!
All right.
All right, so let's see what we got for social shit time this week.
Brought to you by.
Thank you very much, by Paige and Sanofa Bantha. Thank you very much for bringing us social shit time. We have, and our first one is from Sanofa Bantha. And it's in response to me not being able to pronounce her name. Remember last week I said, I don't know how she wants her name pronounced, if it's Elena or Elena or Elena. So she says at Dinner Podcast, my name is actually pronounced like Alania. So you guys can pick whichever name you want to butcher. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just happy to be number 2 or 3 in the rankings.
Alania?
Alaina. Elena? Elena.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wow, you are not good at the reading.
Yet I'm the one who has to do all the reading. So it's Elena.
Elena. Okay.
Or Sanofa Bantha. Which one you want to do? Any preference here?
Me, no.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
I say stick with Sanofa Bantha.
Yeah, we'll go with
Yeah.
Sanofa Bantha.
It's her character.
Yeah. I can't screw
your
that
character.
up. That is your character. Thank you for that. Let's see. Oh, Kate shared with us. Did you know that Steve is officially a celestial being? NASA says so. There is a new Mike. You might be interested in this.
No, I'm not.
There's a new Aurora.
We talked about this on the show like episodes ago.
Yeah.
The Aurora named Steve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody even, I think Son of a Bantha even did
Sanofa Bantha.
No, different person. Son of a Bantha.
Yeah.
Jesus.
did a picture for it.
Yeah,
you're right.
Your face is in the Aurora Borealis.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Oh, Kate has another question this week.
Okay.
Now, do we want to address this? Like, is this like a question per pledge, or is it a question per week?
I mean, Steve, you announce everybody else's pledges every week, so I feel like you have to answer a question every week.
Okay, I don't
only
mind.
fair, right?
I don't mind. I just don't want it to run out of
Good
questions.
that we thought this all up before we plowed ahead.
You know what? I think we're thankful for her donating, so I think we're going to answer her questions. And we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
So she says, this week's question, you've taken up a lot of hobbies outside of painting. Which one has been the
Not
hardest?
child rearing, though.
Which one has been the hardest for you to learn?
Horticulture.
I want to say guitar was the hardest one for me to learn, because I still haven't mastered that at all. That took a long time. I think music is one of those things where you're better at it if the younger you learn it. And it's like same thing with like language. Language gets harder to learn as you get older. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say the same thing kind of works for music or learning an instrument. And I started guitar late. I started guitar like 19 years old. So if I would have started maybe younger, I would have had it better. But I just don't have the dexterity. I've reached my peak as far as that goes, and my peak doesn't go any further than like chords of like, every rose has its thorn or something like that.
Yeah, but you were really good.
I was really good. Like people there, if people see me play, they're like, "Oh, he knows how to play the guitar pretty good." But like in the world of guitar playing, I stink.
Yeah, but you were good enough to put on a show at bars constantly. So
Yeah, in a cover band, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
those were great shows.
Thank
You know
you.
what he's a master of?
What?
Baiting.
Nice. Dude, I saw that coming.
No pun intended.
Right.
Wow. Joe just sat there holding. Hold. Here's my opening. He just so elegantly just sat there with a stupid grin on his face the whole time. Just waited for an opening.
I'm so done.
Masturbating.
Kate says at Dinner Podcast, she goes, "Well, I could be Steve's private knitting instructor if he ever is interested."
Get you some
Careful.
gloves to wear with the top of the
Subway.
Careful, Kate.
Old Subway gloves.
Careful what you wish for, Kate. You never know. I might call you for a
I'm gonna call
lesson.
them mittens.
Sebi posted this video on you send me videos all the time of the kid tackling the other kid in the stands of the baseball game.
Oh shit, that was crazy.
So
Did you
some,
see that?
Some
No.
kid went like streaking on the field, not streaking. He just ran across the field, and then he jumped back into the stands like on near the third baseline, and another kid ran down the stairs and tackled this guy, like
Speared him
speared him, dude,
right to the ground.
right in the
For what reason?
because the
Because he
cops
was
were
ru-
chasing him, and he was going to be a good Samaritan, and he annihilated
my
this kid.
God. He Brock Lesnar, not Brock
Whoever did the
Roman
spearing.
Reigns speared this guy.
Yeah, man, it was really cool. His hat went flying.
What was with the streakers or the people on the field at the soccer game? What was that about?
Oh, that was that Russian punk band Pussy Riot. They like
They're very anti the current government.
Really?
Very, very much. Yeah.
So they're probably running in a cell somewhere in Siberia right now.
I got one directed to you, Sebi.
Yes.
From librarian Kate at SebiV21. You holding up okay over there? Do I need to send At Dinner Podcast over for a sign of life? Then she says something in French. Allez le bleu?
Oh, yeah.
What's that mean?
Allez les bleus.
What's that mean?
She was probably texting. She probably tweeted that during the game.
Okay. What's that mean?
Allez les bleus?
Yeah.
Let's go blue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hashtag let's go blue. Very nice. So you holding up okay? We answered that question during the show. Matt Lees. You're going to like this one, Mike.
Who's Matt Lees?
Matt Lees is from Legend of My Spare Time. The Englishman.
Oh, I told you I would. I'm in. I'll do your podcast.
Oh, Matt Lees. Michael, I didn't tell him yet.
Yeah.
Mike is more than willing to do your podcast.
100% would love to do it.
Okay, there you go. So get on that.
I didn't even talk about that. I bought myself Moss podcasting equipment for Amazon Prime Day.
Okay.
Did anyone buy anything on Amazon Prime Day?
I did.
Oh.
We bought their tablet.
Okay.
Nicole texted me. She's like, they have the kids' tablets on sale for $79.
The Amazon Fire ones?
Yeah. And I'm like,
I have one for my kids. Like, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It comes with their service for a year.
Yeah, I know.
Which is all the books.
Yeah. I was
which
like,
is cool.
I was like, you want to buy a 2.5-year-old that won't listen to you a tablet? Is this what you're asking me right now? And she's like, oh, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea. I was like, get yourself one. I was like, you get the adult version of it.
Here, get one. Nothing over $100.
No, I was like, you get one. Buy anything you need for it. I was like, I don't think the kids should have this. I was like, they don't listen as it is.
Right.
It came in a really rubberized case.
Yeah.
My kids had one. Yeah.
I meant to buy
spent.
stuff for camping.
Yeah, there was camping stuff on there. Monica and I spent.
I bought a Funko Pop.
Yeah, a lot.
She bought herself and the kids stand-up paddle boards. That came to like
Great.
$900.
They're gonna
Great.
They're gonna paddle next to the Staten Island ferry like that guy.
Yeah,
Going to work.
Going to work. Yeah, she got them.
That's amazing.
They were I think they were 50% off.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I woke up the next morning. She's like, "Do you mind if I buy them?" I was like, "I don't care, whatever." And like the next morning, I went through our purchases. I'm like, 30 purchases? That seems like a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I do a lot of work.
We buy a lot of stuff through Amazon
Yeah, so do
already.
I.
Like I get our detergent comes that way,
Yeah.
all our shampoos,
I buy
everything just
food.
automatically comes. My coffee automatically comes that way
Yep.
it's all timed out now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Matt Lees from Legend of My Spare Time says, "Hey Steve, I forgot a word when we challenged you to solve Welsh slang.
Uh-oh.
For the word is strop. STROP. Definition is you on this last episode. Classic episode guy. Sebi wins joke of the week for vagina. So that's how you. So I go and I have to now look this up.
Oh, butt of the joke?
Yeah, because no.
No?
It was a person who throws a tantrum. So I was the person who threw the tantrum when Joe said, I was like, anybody gonna see this movie? And Joe goes, no, what the fuck? And I'm like, fine, fuck all you guys. So he took a jab at me, which I
Where does
thought,
where his daughter get it from?
yeah, which I thought you would.
I learned it from you. I learned it from you.
I thought you'd appreciate. I thought you'd appreciate taking a stab at me.
Alana was sitting there crying because she wouldn't get buckled in. He's sitting there crying because his painting lesson fell apart.
From not
But I
another.
had my easel all sad ready. I'm sad. So much happened.
From Not Another Nerdy Podcast. When are you guys going to update your intro theme now that there's 4 of you on every week? Because Tony Wolf says now for your host, Steve John.
Do we still have access to Mr. Wolf?
I think it's just going to be me, and I'm going to go, and Seb. Did you ever see that Family Guy episode when they're doing like the smoking commercials? And it's like, enjoy a fresh Palma. Oh, it's like subliminal smoking.
Right.
You're smoking yet? It's going to be me and Seb. So I'll just add that at the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
J Money Rules, at J Money Rules, who is also one of the hosts on Not Another Nerdy Podcast. Last week he said he brought up the Bullet Boys. It was a 80s hair band that he liked, and we didn't know who they were. One of their songs is I'm gonna push it in or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, but I know the song. I knew what the song was. So he says my favorite Bullet Boys song by far, and then he shared his YouTube video of it. So thanks for that, J Money. Appreciate it. When you guys coming back? I haven't heard a podcast from you guys in a while. Oh, this is from Phil Batista. We haven't heard from Phil Batista in a while. This is a good one. Now, this isn't the one you mentioned, so you might want to get that one out on your phone, Joe.
Oh, he friended me on Facebook.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's good peeps. He's good people. Private art lessons at your house with a certified Bob Ross instructor. Who in their lifetime would ever think to utter those words? It has to be live streamed. Are you kidding me? Brookes, get on that. No questions asked. Hashtag Bob Ross. Hashtag practice makes perfect. Hashtag viral videos. Hashtag Steve will be... Oh, jeez, I hate these things. Steve will be trending, listening to Dinner and a Podcast, and he put a little GIF of Bob Ross beating the devil out of his brush. So thanks for that. Do you have his
I got
comment?
it.
Yeah.
So today, Andrew put up that Instagram picture of the animals that he kills.
Yeah.
De Blasio drops.
just dropping. I like that he smushed their heads.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was my favorite part about it.
So Phil writes, "LOL, this episode had me rolling. It was tough for joke of the week. Everyone had so many classic lines. Mike's to make the money. He's a running coach. There's so many people out there like the Flash who don't know how to run. You son of a bitch. It was gold, Jerry, gold." I think I actually woke up my kids. I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
So then he and Kate had a back and forth about the fair that she was talking about. But he had no idea
Big
what
D's fair or whatever?
Yeah, what Big D's were.
Yeah.
So I educated them both what Big D's were.
Yeah.
We've never told that story.
No.
Yeah. You can't not tell it now.
So I said it, and Kate says, "I didn't know that. Now I knows it."
Nice. I think on that note, that's going to end this very interesting episode 87 of Dinner and a Podcast. Join the conversation on Facebook.com/Dinner and a Podcast. Check out our Instagram and Twitter handles at Dinner and a Podcast. And email us any questions and comments at dinnerandpodcast@gmail.com. Am I not playing with them boys this week? We're just going to play out to this? Yeah, we'll just play out to this one this week. Big thanks
Special
to
occasion.
Big thanks to our patrons, Sanofa Bantha, librarian Kate, and Paige. Big thanks to Andrew Brookes for the amazing artwork that he does and the amazing animations that he creates for our YouTube channel. Check those out by searching Dinner and a Podcast on YouTube. And to see Andrew's other work, check out his website, andrewbrooksportfolio.com. Alejandro Rosado, who made us our amazing artwork. He's dying to put you in our artwork, by the way, so I think you need to pony up there.
All right.
You can follow him on Twitter and on Instagram at AleroArt. Will Shelton for the awesome theme song. Follow him on SoundCloud at William_Shelton. Not this theme song. He doesn't speak French. And lastly, a big thanks to Tony Wolf, who is the voice you hear on all the bumpers during the show. Follow him at Tony Wolfness on Twitter and on Instagram. And until next week, I'm Steve.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
I'm Seb.
Suck it, Sal. Suck it, Willis. And suck it, who else?
Croatia.
Yeah, suck it, Croatia.
Suck it, Croatia.
Je repars à zéro.